Good evening. Character, it's what defines who we are when no one is looking. It's not our words but our actions, not our intentions but our habits, that reveal our true selves. If you want to truly understand someone, you don't need a lifetime of observation. Instead, focus on just 5 things. How someone treats those who can't benefit them is one of the most revealing indicators of their true character. It's easy to be kind and generous to people who hold power, influence, or something we desire, but the real test comes in interactions where there is no direct reward. These moments, often unnoticed by the world, strip away the pretense and show the essence of a person's values. Do they offer respect to the waiter who serves them, show gratitude to the janitor who keeps their environment clean, or acknowledge the existence of someone society might overlook? The way we treat those without status or leverage reflects the depth of our empathy and integrity. When there's nothing to gain, kindness becomes a choice rather than a transaction. In these moments, a person reveals whether they see others as equals deserving of dignity or as mere tools to fulfill their own needs. True character shines when kindness is extended without expectation, proving that the person values humanity above hierarchy. Their behavior under pressure is a powerful lens through which true character is revealed. Stress, adversity, and conflict act as magnifying glasses, intensifying the traits that often remain hidden during calm and easy times. When life is smooth, it's simple to wear a mask of patience, kindness, or composure. But in the heat of a crisis, when emotions are high and stakes are real, the mask falls away, and what lies beneath becomes visible. In these moments, some people crumble, lashing out in anger or frustration, revealing an inability to manage their emotions. Others take responsibility even when the situation feels overwhelming, showing courage and resilience. The choices they make, whether to react impulsively or respond thoughtfully, paint a vivid picture of their inner strength and self-discipline. Under pressure, the true extent of one's empathy, integrity, and ability to lead comes to light, not in the absence of difficulty but in the face of it. What someone prioritizes in relationships offers a profound glimpse into their true values and character. Relationships, whether with family, friends, or partners, are not just about shared experiences, they are about the principles and qualities a person holds dear. Do they value trust and loyalty, creating bonds built on mutual respect and honesty? Or do they prioritize convenience, using relationships as a means to fulfill personal desires or ambitions? The depth of a person's character is reflected in the way they nurture connections with others. Those who prioritize meaningful aspects like emotional support, understanding, and shared growth demonstrate a commitment to something greater than themselves. On the other hand, shallow priorities such as status or material gain often indicate a lack of depth and authenticity. How someone invests in their relationships shows whether they view them as partnerships rooted in respect and care, or as transactions dictated by self-interest and convenience. How someone handles success and failure is one of the clearest windows into their character. Success has a way of amplifying the qualities a person already possesses, revealing whether they are humble or arrogant, gracious or self-serving. For some, success becomes a pedestal from which they look down on others, a reason to inflate their ego or diminish the contributions of those who helped them along the way. For others, success serves as a reminder of the support, effort, and circumstances that contributed to their achievements, prompting them to remain grounded and grateful. Failure, on the other hand, strips away illusions of control and tests resilience. It exposes whether someone has the humility to accept responsibility or the courage to learn from their mistakes. Some may deflect blame, refuse to grow, or allow failure to consume them. Others embrace it as a stepping stone, demonstrating perseverance, self-awareness, and the capacity to rise stronger. Together, success and failure act as two sides of the same coin, revealing not only how a person navigates extremes but also the depth of their character when life veers off balance. How someone speaks about others is a direct reflection of their inner world and moral compass. Words have immense power. They not only reveal what we think of others but also showcase the values and principles we hold dear. When a person consistently speaks with kindness, fairness, and empathy, even about those who are not present, it highlights their respect for humanity and their understanding of the impact of their words. Conversely, when someone frequently resorts to gossip, criticism, or belittlement, it often reveals insecurity, bitterness, or a lack of emotional maturity. The way they frame their opinions about others shows whether they approach the world with a mindset of compassion or judgment. How they speak in private, when there is no accountability, is particularly revealing. It's in these moments that their true nature surfaces. Ultimately, the tone and content of their words reflect whether they seek to uplift and connect or to divide and diminish. How someone speaks about others is a profound and often unfiltered reflection of their inner values, emotional maturity, and the lens through which they view the world. Words are not just tools for communication, they are windows into a person's heart and mind. The way a person chooses to describe others, especially when those individuals are not present, reveals whether they possess qualities like empathy, fairness, and respect, or whether they are driven by judgment, envy, or malice. When someone speaks with kindness about others, even those they may disagree with, it demonstrates a deep understanding of the human experience. It shows they recognize that everyone carries their own burdens, struggles, and complexities, and it reflects their ability to approach people with grace rather than condemnation. They build bridges with their words, fostering connections and trust, even in the absence of direct gain. This type of speech speaks volumes about their humility and their desire to contribute positively to the world around them. On the other hand, if someone consistently resorts to gossip, belittlement, or harsh judgment, it reveals an inner turmoil that often stems from insecurity or bitterness. Criticizing others behind their backs may provide a fleeting sense of superiority, but it ultimately reflects more about the speaker than the subject. It shows a lack of self-awareness and emotional discipline, as well as a tendency to sow division rather than unity. When someone habitually speaks ill of others, it raises questions about their ability to form genuine and trustworthy relationships. The words people choose in private settings are especially telling, as they reveal how they truly think and feel when there is no fear of judgment or accountability. Do they uplift and defend others even when no one is watching, or do they take the opportunity to diminish those who cannot defend themselves? These moments of unguarded speech are often the clearest indicators of character, as they strip away performative politeness and reveal a person's authentic nature. In the grander sense, how someone speaks about others also reflects their worldview. Do they see people as inherently worthy of dignity and respect, or do they view them as competition to be criticized and undermined? Their words paint a vivid picture of their mindset and values, providing a clear signal of the energy they bring into their interactions with others. Ultimately, their speech is a mirror of their soul, revealing whether they are motivated by a desire to uplift and connect, or by a drive to divide and diminish. As we draw this discussion to a close, let us reflect on the journey we've taken today, the profound exploration of human character, the subtle signs that reveal a person's true self, and the undeniable truth that actions speak louder than words. Character is not defined by grand gestures or public accolades. It is illuminated in the quiet, often unnoticed moments. To truly see someone for who they are, you don't need to look far or analyze endlessly. You simply need to observe the 5 key facets we've explored together. When we talked about how people treat those who can't benefit them, we uncovered the raw essence of compassion and integrity. These interactions, stripped of any ulterior motives, reveal a person's capacity to see value in others simply because they exist. It is in these seemingly insignificant moments, holding a door for a stranger, offering a kind word to someone overlooked, or showing patience when there is no tangible reward, that we witness the purity of character. Kindness without expectation is the highest form of human connection, and it's a quality we should cherish and emulate. Next, we delved into behavior under pressure. Stress is life's great equalizer. It doesn't care about your wealth, status, or accolades. It strips away the superficial and forces a raw confrontation with one's true self. How someone navigates these turbulent waters speaks volumes. Do they rise above adversity with grace, or do they falter into blame and bitterness? Strength is not the absence of struggle, but the courage to face it. And this courage reveals itself most powerfully in moments of discomfort and uncertainty. Then we considered what people prioritize in relationships. Here lies the heartbeat of character, the choices people make in the sacred spaces of connection. Do they value trust, loyalty, and mutual respect, or do they pursue relationships as tools for personal gain? Relationships are the mirrors of our souls, reflecting the best and worst of us. A person who prioritizes authenticity over superficiality, who nurtures bonds with care and respect, is someone who understands the profound responsibility of being in someone else's life. We also explored the dual test of success and failure. Success, dazzling as it is, can inflate egos and obscure humility, while failure humbles and teaches resilience. How people respond to the peaks and valleys of life reveals whether they are grounded or easily swayed by external validation. In success, humility is the mark of true greatness, and in failure, the willingness to learn and grow defines a person's depth. These moments of triumph and defeat are not just events, they are opportunities to reveal the soul's resilience and wisdom. Finally, we examine the power of words, how people speak about others. Language shapes our world, and the way someone chooses to talk about others unveils their empathy, maturity, and intent. The words we use, especially when those being spoken about cannot hear or respond, are direct reflections of our character. Do we build others up with kindness and fairness, or do we tear them down with gossip and criticism? Speech is a choice, and in that choice lies the opportunity to create connection or division. What is my default behavior under pressure? What do I truly prioritize in my relationships? How do I handle both success and failure? And most importantly, how do I speak about others? These questions are not just a way to hold others accountable, they are a call to hold ourselves to a higher standard. If we strive to embody these principles in our own lives, we not only improve ourselves but also inspire those around us to do the same. Character, after all, is contagious. When we lead with kindness, resilience, authenticity, humility, and respect, we create a ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate circles. The world becomes a little brighter, a little more compassionate, and a little more united because of the choices we make every day. So as you leave here today, I encourage you to take these 5 markers with you. Use them not only to see others more clearly, but also to see yourself. Let them guide your decisions, your interactions, and your reflections. Because at the end of the day, what defines us is not the image we project, but the character we cultivate. In a world often consumed by appearances, let us be the ones who look deeper. Let us seek out the truths that lie in how people treat others, how they handle adversity, what they prioritize in their hearts, how they face life's ups and downs, and the words they choose to shape their relationships. By doing so, we won't just understand others better, we'll help build a world rooted in authenticity, respect, and shared humanity. Thank you.